for the wives of Hollywood's top plastic surgeons.
Yeah, but even the shape of your face has changed.
No, it has not. I've had no plastic surgery on my face.
From stardom to surgery scars, these celebrities had it all until cosmetic procedures changed their faces and, in some cases, their lives. What started as a tweak turned into a transformation so shocking, even doctors cringed. These are the plastic surgeries that went too far, and the stars who lived to regret them. Let's dive in. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson wasn't just the king of pop. He was also the king of transformations. Over the years, his face changed so drastically that the world watched in disbelief. From multiple rhinoplasties and chin implants to skin lightening and alleged cheek reconstructions, Michael's face became unrecognizable. Doctors believe he suffered from body dysmorphic disorder, a condition where people obsess over flaws that might not even exist. Jackson said some surgeries were for health reasons, but it was clear he chased an image far from his natural self. His evolving face became a cautionary tale more than a style icon, but Michael wasn't the only star to regret going under the knife. Heidi Montag. In 2010, reality star Heidi Montag shocked the world by revealing she had 10 plastic surgeries in one day, at just 23 years old. Her transformation included a brow lift, rhinoplasty revision, chin reduction, liposuction, and even a butt augmentation. While she initially praised her new look, she later called it a huge mistake, admitting she didn't recognize her own reflection. "People have fewer scars from car accidents than I have on my body," she confessed. Fame, pressure, and the internet pushed her into chasing an unattainable version of beauty. Sadly, chasing perfection often leaves people looking more artificial than enhanced. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Jocelyn Wildenstein became known as the Lion Woman of New York, but not for the right reasons. Her face, dramatically altered with surgeries like canthopexy, cheek implants, and cat eye lifts, was reportedly all done to win back her husband. The result? A face that shocked the world and became a symbol of excess in cosmetic surgery. Experts believe she had multiple facelifts, lip augmentations, and eyelid surgeries, transforming her natural beauty into something many saw as unrecognizable. What began as love ended in public judgment and medical regret. And then there's the actor who turned to surgery, not for love, but for recovery. Mickey Rourke. Once one of Hollywood's most ruggedly handsome men, Mickey Rourke turned to plastic surgery to fix boxing injuries. But instead of a comeback, he got a complete transformation, and not the good kind. With 5 rhinoplasties, cheek implants, lip fillers, eyelid lifts, and a badly done facelift, his appearance became nearly unrecognizable. Rourke admitted he went to the wrong guy to fix his face. The tight skin and altered features overshadowed the star power he once carried with ease. Sometimes, even well-meant surgeries can erase the very charm that made someone a star. But even natural beauties like Meg Ryan weren't immune to this trap. Meg Ryan was once America's sweetheart, charming, sweet, and effortlessly lovable. But when she reappeared in the spotlight with dramatically altered cheeks, tight skin, and a frozen expression, fans were heartbroken. Her overfilled cheeks made her eyes look smaller, and experts believe she had anti-wrinkle treatments that dropped her brows. Her once soft, expressive face became stiff and mask-like. The innocence that defined her 80s and 90s charm seemed lost in her attempt to stay youthful. Unfortunately, the changes made her look like someone else entirely. And she's not the only actress whose fame faded with her facial features. Donatella Versace fashion icon. Donatella Versace is known for bold style and even bolder plastic surgery. Over the years, she's undergone Botox, laser treatments, multiple facelifts, lip fillers, and rhinoplasty. The result? A waxy, tight appearance and lips so overfilled they've lost definition. Her face looks drastically different from her earlier days, with cheek fillers distorting her facial proportions. Experts say overuse of cosmetic treatments has left her skin shiny and unnaturally smooth. Some claim she treats plastic surgery like designer accessories, something to change on a whim. But not every transformation was voluntary. Some were truly medical nightmares. Tara Reid. Tara Reid's career soared with American Pie and The Big Lebowski, but her plastic surgery brought her more headlines than her acting. She admitted to botched breast augmentation and stomach liposuction, which left her with rippled skin and uneven results. Her infamous wardrobe malfunction in 2007 exposed her altered chest, drawing public ridicule. She later attempted corrective surgeries, but the damage was already done. Reed's story is a textbook example of how poor surgical outcomes can derail careers. And when music legends turn to the knife, the fallout can be just as dramatic. Lil' Kim, once celebrated for her music and bold fashion, Lil' Kim's appearance has become a talking point in itself. Her facial transformation, marked by skin lightening, cheek fillers, lip augmentation, and nose reshaping, left fans stunned. Her once iconic face became almost unrecognizable, sparking debates about beauty standards in the music industry. Lil' Kim's journey shows how fame and scrutiny can push even the strongest personalities toward drastic changes. What was meant to enhance ended up overshadowing her talent. Coming up, a man who went from comedian to cosmetic cautionary tale. Carrot Top, known for his fiery red hair and wild props, became almost unrecognizable after a series of cosmetic changes. His exaggerated brow arch, puffed-up cheeks, and super smooth skin sparked endless speculation. While he claimed his transformation came from intense gym workouts, experts believe Botox, brow lifts, laser treatments, and possibly fillers contributed to his drastic new look. His once goofy charm was replaced with something closer to cartoonish. It's a reminder that even the funny guys aren't safe from Hollywood's pressure to tweak and tighten. And sometimes, it's the actresses who once defined cool that fall hardest. Lara Flynn Boyle. Lara Flynn Boyle lit up screens in Twin Peaks with classic old Hollywood beauty. But over the years, her face began to reflect not age, but overcorrection. Experts suggest she's had lip augmentation, rhinoplasty, cheek fillers, Botox, and possibly a facelift and brow lift. The once delicate features were replaced by puffiness and distortion, especially around her mouth and cheeks. What fans found most heartbreaking was how she became almost unrecognizable, proving that too much filler can subtract more than it adds. But she's not the only one whose features disappeared behind filler. Courtney Cox. We all adored her as Monica on Friends, but even Courtney Cox fell into the trap of chasing youth. Over the years, she admitted to having too many fillers, Botox injections, and possibly a mini facelift. She eventually reversed course, dissolving her fillers in 2017 after realizing she no longer looked like herself. "I didn't realize it looked that bad until people pointed it out," she later said. Her openness helped others reconsider their own choices, but the signs of overtreatment still lingered. Even icons with mega fame like Priscilla Presley weren't immune to bad advice. Priscilla Presley. As the former wife of Elvis, Priscilla Presley was always in the spotlight, but what made headlines in recent years was her noticeably altered face. Reports confirmed she had received botched silicone cheek injections from an unlicensed doctor, which led to permanent disfigurement. Add that to years of Botox, laser treatments, facelifts, and brow lifts, and her once elegant appearance was replaced with a waxy, frozen look. It's a haunting example of how choosing the wrong provider can do lasting damage. And when it's your whole identity at stake, even one nose job can go too far. Jennifer Grey. Jennifer Grey was America's sweetheart in Dirty Dancing, but one rhinoplasty changed everything. She hoped to refine her nose for more roles, but instead, it made her nearly unrecognizable. "I went into the operating room a celebrity and came out anonymous," she once said. Though she later won Dancing with the Stars, her acting career never recovered the same spark. Even her biggest fans struggled to see baby in her new face. But while some tried to reverse the clock, others paid to totally reinvent themselves. Amanda Lepore, the New York model and performer, proudly calls her body a work of art. From breast augmentations and butt implants to rib removal and lip fillers, she's undergone more surgeries than most could count. Her goal? To look like a living, breathing doll. While Amanda embraces her extreme aesthetic, her face has become a symbol of overdone work. It's glamorous to some and shocking to others, but it's a masterclass in transformation. And no list would be complete without the man who gambled and lost. Kenny Rogers country legend, Kenny Rogers was admired for his rugged, masculine look. But a failed eyelid lift and brow surgery changed that forever. He openly regretted the results, saying, "I'm not happy about it, it drives me crazy." The surgery pulled his eyelids too tight, robbing him of the soulful, crinkled eyes that fans loved. Doctors said the brow lift was overdone, giving him an unnatural arch that no amount of music could distract from. It's a heartbreaking example of a bad decision altering an icon's image for good. In a world obsessed with youth, these stories prove one thing: when beauty becomes a blueprint, the results can be anything but natural. So, would you ever take the risk? Or is growing older gracefully the real glow up? Let us know what you think. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.